Yo, chat. It's about like episode 28, 29, whatever. Don't even remember. I gotta see when I edit the video. But listen, we on that hoop session. Damn, they took me out fast as shit. But in this hoop session, back with the Celtics, and we're going against the Atlanta Hawks.
Game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
Some tough luck for both teams here early. This is when your determination is tested.
And the starting group for the Celtics. The perimeter pair, it's white and brown.
Starting today?
Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Thunder in at the 1.
Are we still starting in this motherfucker or what?
Out there with
Yes,
sir. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu.
We're going
Levert
against Lil
in at the
Uzi
point.
Vert.
It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their
Oh,
rotations
what?
worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
Here's Thunder. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Daniels. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Launches it. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And here we go. The Celtics
Go
on
up
the
for
run.
that. Oh, yep, go up for
Here's
that.
White. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Rizachet. Levert outside. Picked up by Okongwu. Puts up a deep 3. Boston pulls it in. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
You can feel
There's
the
some growth.
energy
Oh, yeah,
in the
Jason.
air around this team. They know
Let's
they're
go.
on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sidelines. Tatum with a nice shot.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Oh, my
Here's
God.
Thunder.
There's us with that lead.
Three-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
This is just fun.
That move must be
These teams are
lethal
trading
to
threes
niggas.
back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Nie. Now Okongwu. Pass to Rizachet. Fires
no.
from deep. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Thunder. Misses the 3. Off trail by 5. Here's Daniels. Pass to Nie. Okongwu with it. And stolen by Brown. Here's Thunder. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Puts up a 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Rizachet. Pass to Niang. And here's Levert. Picked up by Okongwu. The three is up. Levert, and that's good.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Here's Thunder. He's got 6. Porzingis sets a screen. Thunder, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Thunder. 4 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Again,
Oh
the
my
Celtics
God.
good for 2 more.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Daniels. Niang outside. Here's Rizachet, defended by Brown. Pulls it. Rizachet, no good.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Here's Thunder. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Outside Tatum. The three is up. Rebounded by the Hawks. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Rizachet. His last outing, he had 18 points. No good on the triple.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Here's Thunder. Launches a three.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
It's good at the buzzer. Wow.
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided.
Celtics out just be too easy. Thank you for taking me out. Let's see where we come back in at. Well, you put me in so early, bro.
Matthews checked in.
You got this, MP.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Then there's Drew Holiday, and it's Hauser in a 3 spot.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
Here's Thunder. He's got 11. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to Gabe. Porzingis against Nance. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Outside man. Inside. Here's Niang. And he converts the layup. Niang's got his first 2 points of the night.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Here's Thunder. Knocks down the triple.
And he's coming off a huge performance. And His confidence couldn't be any higher, and his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 6. Here's man. Pass to Trae. Lets a 3 fly. Thunder grabs a board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
From the arc.
Oh my
The rebound
God.
by the Hawks. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
And when you look at it, that shooting percentage is an ugly one. Anytime you see it in the lower 30s, you know it was probably a rough night.
Yeah, they really got held down in that one. If you can't get points on the board, then you're pretty much beat no matter what.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Nance. Daniels comes in for Trae. And LeVert subbed in for Mann. And the Celtics also making a change. Horford's checked in. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
LeVert passes to Daniels. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Here's Thunder. He's
Just
checked
have
by
to
LeVert.
fry him real quick.
Thunder, the pass to Brown. Out to the right wing. Here's Thunder.
Let me get in there.
it's
Oh
blocked.
my gosh, I
It
hit the
deflects
side
off
of
the
the thing,
backboard.
the backboard. What type of crazy shit is that?
Here's Daniels. 9 points in his last outing. Here's Rizachet. Horford pulls it in.
Garden.
Here's Thunder. And so it's
Oh
the
my.
Boston Celtics. They have a
I ain't
nice
even know the shot
9-point
clock,
cushion
bro.
at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition.
Come on, man, let's get back out there
More
at third
NBA
half
on
and
2K
whoop
Sports
this nigga
right
ass
after
real
this.
quick.
Checking out the Celtics. It's still early.
Yes, sir. We
and
number
we don't
one
want to get ahead of
Eastern
ourselves, but
Conference.
right now they are easily
Number 2 is
the best team.
3-2. That shit's
Well, we knew
sad.
they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd
Sad.
be this good.
Y'all niggas is sorry.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Atlanta Hawks.
You're not going to win.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation.
Let's get it.
Celtics lead by 9. We got Rizachet, Okongwu out there with George Niang. Then there's Dyson Daniels, and
Let
it's
me get
LeVert
in
in at
there.
the 1. So that's the Hawks 5.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Listen, I don't think I can get fucking 10 steals.
No good there. Good work defensively by White. What's impressive about Karis LeVert, he's played a lot of different roles, Richard.
From averaging 20 points a game to more of a complimentary scorer. Look, LeVert has been a starter. He's come off the bench. He has thrived in any assignment you give him.
LeVert up top. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Rizachet. Here's Niang. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Thunder. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Can't hit from in close. Hawks trail by 13. LeVert outside. Pass to Rizachet from outside the arc. Buries it from 3. Ricochet's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Ricochet's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
Here's Thunder. He's checked by LeVert.
Bro,
Offensive
come
rebound.
on.
Kick out to Brown. Pass
Got me
to
out here
Thunder.
losing fans on some dumb shit.
There's the three. That shot missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Daniels, that one's true.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Here's Thunder. He's checked by LeVert. There's Tatum with
Oh,
the
yeah.
three. Tatum! Money from deep.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but
But
it's a
niggas
team
can't get no
effort.
fans off of
Everyone's
that, though.
contributing to this lead.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Ricochet. The three ball. Another
Wow.
three for Atlanta.
I love how competitive this kid Ricochet is, coming right back with his own triple.
Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive
Shoot them
teams
up,
during
yeah.
that time, but their defense has held them back.
Thunder, the
Oh, yeah,
pass to Brown.
Jalen. Yup.
And
Let's
again,
go.
Boston with the triple.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own three.
LeVert, right side. LeVert, a screen on Brown. Here's Ricochet. From down in the low post, it goes. Ricochet's got 11 points.
Well, I guess we could give him
Zachary.
credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Arced it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from the mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
His offensive effort has...
For Atlanta.
D up on them. Don't let them breathe, all right?
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Now here's man. With some arc. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Ricochet, he's checked in for Matthews. On the floor for Boston, it's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Then there's Drew Holiday, and it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. Right wing, jacks up a 3. Thunder with the bucket. Thunder's got 26.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
Here's Ricochet, takes a 3. Tatum pulls it in.
That. Give me that.
Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth.
Yeah. Fucking his little ass up.
Thunder, the
Yeah,
pass
shoot
to
that.
Tatum.
Oh my.
No good on the 3. Hawks trail by 12. Here's Ricochet.
Need me a nigga that's going.
From deep,
Hell no, you let him open.
Boston pulls it in.
You should have made that on your
Tatum's got his
goofy
7th
ass.
rebound here tonight. Here's Thunder. And
But that's
denied.
my
He sends
layup,
it
bro.
right off the glass. Pass to Rizachet. The shot won't fall. Horford with some nice D. To the paint.
Yeah,
Here's
yeah.
Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
Now, what hard work from Tatum inside, doing what it takes to
Don't
find
take me
his
out right
shot.
now, though.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Nance. Niang comes in for Gay. Daniels is checked in for Mann. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Krejci. The three from Rizachet. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Thunder. He's checked by LeVert. Thunder, the pass to White. Here's Tatum.
Bad.
Here's Thunder. 6 on the shot clock.
That's me.
That one goes in. Thunder's got 5 points now this quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Celtics.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They show tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Thunder.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Boston leading by 14. 1:10 left in the game. The kick to Tatum. Pass to Brown. Tatum with it. Here's Thunder. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. To the inside. Here's LeVert. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Really good passing wing. Rizachet isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
Here's Thunder. He's checked by LeVert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Karis LeVert. First one falls for him. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks grid.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Here's Bufkin, and he drives in, and he makes it. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Thunder.
Oh my
And
god.
he jams it home with authority.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Oh
Fires
my
for 3.
god. Oh my
Drains the
gosh.
Stop
Why
it.
couldn't that be for
An incredible
buzzer?
move to shake his man. Getting the defender
Broke
on his
him
heels,
and
doing the rest
shot it
with
in right in
ease.
his face
And
when
so
I
it's
broke him.
Boston easily grabbing this one.
That nigga's
Boy,
a
this crowd
goner,
has
boy.
to be
He just went to
shocked
retire
by the
after
way
that.
their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Ooh. Wait,
Another
what did I just
game,
get?
another win. Back to work tomorrow.
The interview? Ah, shit, this shit. I already got this shirt, so they're not gonna give it to me again. But just pull up casual still, I guess. Chris Berkeley. Oh yeah, we know that. Yup. We know that. We already had that conversation. Oh my gosh, boy. Chris Matthews. Why couldn't they just wait? What's his name? Lethal Shooter. Why couldn't they just say that? Already. Respect for what it means to you. What logo did it just show? Take the front office elevator to talk to Cliff Meadows and Coach Tucker. Alright, bet it up.
You have been playing well as a starter.
Yeah, and we are confident it is the right move for the long-term health of the team.
But
Not everyone is as thrilled as we are with the new lineup.
I'm sure you can figure out who he's talking about.
I mean, if I were him, I'd be unhappy too. But like you said, there's no place for hurt feelings, and this is a grown man's league.
Yes, of course. But we would like you to make a special effort to get him more involved in the offense when you're on the floor with him.
We've talked a lot about using your gravity to get everyone involved.
So can I
We
get
just want to make sure that he's one of those people.
So can I get the permission to make other people trade now?
Look, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time, but I don't understand what the problem is. We're winning games.
Okay, well,
Isn't that what's most important?
We're winning games now, in the regular season. But we're going to need him down the line, not just in the playoffs,
Nigga, we're
but
8-0,
in the
bro.
years to come. And if he feels like his talents are being wasted, he's going to want out. We could lose him.
And it's throwing off chemistry in the locker room.
Wait,
I get
who
that.
is we talking about?
But what's more important to him? Winning games or usage rate?
It's not that simple, MP. Everyone's got an ego, right? And quite frankly, he earned his.
He has done a lot for this organization, and we are just trying to do right by him. How would you feel if the tables were turned?
Look, I'll do what I can, but at the end of the day, he's his own man and he can make his own decisions.
We understand that. But we have some reasonable requests that we think you're going to be okay with.
Oh my gosh, nigga, what? Franchise player trouble in paradise. Complete any object. Oh, wait, so that one quest, I don't have to do all of them. I just have to do one of them, right? Increase Derek White's usage. Wait, why am I doing this for him? Are they looking about trading him or what? Or trading me per se? Increase Derek White's scoring average to 6.6. Invite Derek White to an open run in the off season. Okay, well, I'm gonna. Well, damn, his points is not even in here. So I'm gonna have to increase his assists. Or his points. Okay.
All right, look, I'll give him my best shot, but he has to hold up his end of the bargain. I can't put the ball in the basket for him, too.
All we ask is that you try. It's in the best interest of the organization, MP.
We need you to be a team player.
9 MP.
What the hell was the problem?
Good game, MP.
Meet Patrick at your my court. Okay. Chat, this episode gonna be a little extended just like that other one. Patrick, what's up, dude?
Yo, MP, how'd that meeting go today?
Yo, it was okay. They said that they want me to try to keep the peace.
Keep the peace?
Yeah.
Like how?
They said that they need everyone to win championships, so I should try to create more open looks.
Open looks? For the guy who can't adjust to his new role on the team and who's running around blaming everybody but himself.
Yeah, I guess they worried about losing them in the offseason.
No, losing him. They should be worried about losing you, man.
Why? I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but you can't let them know that. Come on, you think they need him to win championships?
Honestly, I don't know. Defenses, they get tough in the playoffs, man, but I know that I can deliver in the crunch time.
Exactly. Okay, that's why you need to focus on you, okay? Whether he comes along or not, that's up to him.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Pete, but I'm trying to bring championships to this city.
No, that's why they got you, man. They don't need him.
Even MJ needed Scotty, Pete. I'm trying to win here, nowhere else, all right?
Look, is this guy Scotty? Because I don't see him on any GOAT lists.
Why did they just change my background?
Your job is to be a star, okay? Mm-hmm. So just go be a star. All right, their job is to build a good team. All right, don't let them put that on you, okay?
Look, I hear what you're saying, Pete, but it's not that simple, man.
Look, man, I'm just here to give you advice, okay? Look, what you do with that is up to you. All right, but I know you. All right, and I know you're bigger than MJ's. All right, in order for you to do that, you need to become the face of this franchise. Don't let anyone get in your way, no matter what they've done for this team in the past.
Maybe, man.
Okay, look, I get that. All right, and I got your back. I'm just telling you how I see it. For your sake, I hope you see it too.
Oh my gosh. Win the championship and complete 2 additional. Oh my gosh. So you want me to win the NBA championship, win MVP, and finals MVP, or all NBA team? Listen, bro, I can only do like one of those for real. Yo, again, get that shit off my goddamn. That shit off my goddamn shit. Complete any 4. See, NBA. Yeah, I can. Yeah, the points. Yeah, I can probably score that next game. Nah. Complete any. Assist probably gonna be the one to do it. Assist 3s. 3-point shot made. That one is probably gonna be it. Oh, these ones I have to complete all of them. Go to endorsement menu to pick up Kia's contract offer. Track that. Cause I have no idea where the hell it is. Wait, what? Go to the endorsement menu. Oh, the menu. I'm tripping. So I just got 1,000. Thank you. Alright, chat, that is the end of this episode. You know what I'm saying? Catch y'all in the next episode, my boys. I think this episode 30 probably.